In the first days after we arrived on this world and set up camp, a survey was done to catalog and examine the immediate area. The rocky cliff our camp stands upon seems to be a mixture of sandstone, shale, and slate, fairly common minerals we also have on Earth. What is more interesting is the presence of nearby life. Although the ground in this specific area is mostly bare rock and soil, plant life has been creeping up onto it, and examples of what we call grass on arrival, which is much more abundant further away, grows in patchy spots nearby. It seems to be a mixture of three types of small plants, the smallest of which I name noodle grass. It is a cluster of flexible and smooth light green noodle-like leaves, about 2 centimeters or 0.79 inch in height, with very shallow but widespread roots. The second plant is a bit bigger and stands at roughly 5 centimeters or 1.79 inch in height and looks a bit like a curvy pickle, hence I name it pickleweed. It consists of a single dark green structure. Its surface is smooth and covered with bubble-like sacs that pop open when damaged, leaving behind some kind of sap. The, the pickleweed seems to root deeper than the noodle grass. And the third, standing as tall as 12 centimeters or 4.72 inch, is a thing I call a leaf cone. It is a cluster of green leaves intertwined into a cone shape. The leaves are crisp and snap like lettuce when broken. The leaf cone seems to have a single thick root with smaller branches that reaches almost as deep as it is high, making it more solid than the other two. Among these small plants, worm-like creatures dig through the soil. They have soft, segmented bodies and seem to move in a snake-like way by wiggling their bodies back and forth. They have no eyes, but instead specialized fleshy bulbs around their mouth to perceive the environment. We are not quite sure yet what they eat, but their circular mouth with rows of grinding teeth suggests minerals perhaps in the soil. What really catches my attention are the strange growths on its body. They seem like small versions of the worm itself. Perhaps eventually they fall off and start a life of their own? Who knows, but it is surely interesting that the first creature we find might have such a strange way of reproduction. It is also interesting to see that so far the plants are very juicy and fragile. I wonder if that trend continues as we explore this world. In the next couple of days, people are planning to explore the nearby pond for signs of life. Of course, some other interesting observations have been made of bigger plants further away, which I will draw and describe in a future entry of this journal. And on a final note, although I described the plants as pickle, noodle, and crisp like lettuce, our scientists assure me they are absolutely not edible.